everybody, welcome to Lisa's Art Room. Today we're going to be working some more on my Cute Country Junk Journal. We're going to be just filling in some random pages. I'm really not 100% sure what. I've got a whole bunch of things marked, as you can see, so we'll figure out what to do as I go along. I'm going to get you guys pulled up. We are currently live on Facebook, if you see the little red button at the top left. If not, you're catching replay either here or over on YouTube. See if this live is showing. And make sure my volume is okay. Yep, seems fine. All right. So yeah, I just went through and I basically just threw a whole bunch of stuff in here that basically color matched, so I can kind of try and get some of these pages filled in. We're kind of on the last little leg of this, and we'll see how that goes. See if I can get some people on here. Looks like I might have one person. I can't tell. All right. I know the sound's okay. I'm probably just going to go ahead and pull the camera up top. It is late. I don't tend to get a lot of viewers this time of night. But let's see. All right. Bear with me one second while I pull the camera up top. Let's see. So there's one thing in this one, but I haven't got a die cut picked for that yet. So I'll probably wait on that one. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with this circle. I'm thinking I want some sort of just frame. And then maybe like an acetate pocket. So I got to get a piece of paper that matches and die cut the center out of it and make that, but that's probably going to have to be next time. This side, I thought this kind of matched. So I put this here, a couple of reds. I'm not sure, I might just make a pocket. I might do something else with it. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. If I'm even 100% going to use it here, but I'm going to wait on this until I figure out that die cut. So I'm probably not going to do that today. So I don't think I'm going to do anything in this signature. I do have several things in the others. Well, I just lost a paper clip. Who knows where that was? Let's see. So this is just going to be pretty basic, but I'm probably going to do just a belly band over here. So I might just go ahead and do that real quick. And then this, I tried to put some browns together. I don't have a lot of browns, but I've got these little things to do kind of things. They're kind of more fallish, but it was the only thing that really had any brown in it. So I might try to make something out of these. Maybe like a flip-flop thing. I don't know. So I might do that today. This, I threw some seed type plant stuff in. It says eat your veggies. So I'm going to do something related to that. Don't quite know what. It's hard to put these big pages in there. So definitely going to start with that belly band. I think I want to do something with this. This is the only black and white stuff I could find. So I got to figure out what to do with it exactly. We'll figure out something. I'll do that probably today. I'll do that belly band. I'll do this. And let's see what's in the last one. that. I just want to put a pocket here and put that there, I think. Or I may just use that for a pocket. I'm not sure. Maybe. And then I've got a page for some bee stuff. So I had a little bit of bee stuff with some yellows and yellow and black. So I'm going to do bees on that page. Still don't know what I'm going to do here. This pink and yellow is a little difficult. And then I've got this barn thing. I think I'm just going to use it to make a couple of belly bands all the way across. So I already have stuff in the other signatures for the middle ones. I don't have anything in this one. Let's see if I can find a spot where it will actually work. I might put that there. So I'll probably cut it there. I'm going to put these barns on here. I don't know that I want to leave it one piece. I'm not sure. It might be all right. Since it's the center, it will probably be fine if I leave it one piece. I'm just going to fold it on that spot. I can always sew that in. All right. And then I'll just trim the edges. So I think I'm going to do that there. I don't know what I'm going to put in it. I'll put something in it. Let's just go. So I'm only going to glue. I'm not going to glue the center exactly. I'm going to glue on the edges of the center. And just somewhere in the middle. If I can get it to stay down. I just want to make sure it folds properly and opens properly. So that's always the trick on the middle spot. I think it'll be all right. Does it look straight? I think so. Is it matching? Yeah, it's matching. All right, that should be fine. There's a little spot there. There, I got it. And I'll just glue the ends. Make sure it still folds okay. See, it'll bunch up just a little tiny bit when you fold it. See how it opens up? But that's typical when you've attached something in the middle. I don't think it will make anything fall out. I'm trying to determine if I need to unattach it or not. If I can get away with it. I'm not 100% sure. I might can get away with it. Let's see, figure out. I need 6 hands. Can't do it from that angle. Don't get glue on your other pages. Where's my glue eraser? Not where it's supposed to be. Oh, there it is. Just got a tiny bit of glue there. Alright. And then we'll just trim that. Probably the little ones. see if I have any. I don't think I have anything. I just don't have a lot of red. Can maybe make something. Nothing there. Nothing there. Anything red? No die cuts. I'm just running out of red stuff. Especially double red stuff. So what I probably will do for the time being is throw a piece of cardstock in there. Let's see, I have a couple of shades of red. If I can get them out of this thing. It's not cooperating. I have this shelf system, and the shelves are not attached. They're just like laid on there. And they always want to try to fall out and pull out with whatever you're pulling out. So I wanted to find a shade that was slightly different than that shade. I think I'm either going to go with this one. Yeah, I'll go with this one because that's closer to the barn shade. Okay. So I'm just going to cut a couple pieces that fit, and then I will figure out something to do with them later. Or, you know, maybe I'll just leave them. So they don't need to be very wide. About here. I don't know what color that is, but it'll do. Let's see how big it is. Just gonna cut one. And then I'll just use it. And let's make them probably about 7, maybe, I'll say 7.5, I think would be good. So I know my journal is 9 inches tall. The pages are 8.5. These are going to go in here. Something will go on them. Hopefully they won't be too loose when it opens up. Yeah, they'll be all right. All right, so there's that. That's simple. And this little girl, I wanted to just do a simple page with her and this paper. Cut this as a tag. Hole punch. Where is my hole punch? There it is. All right, there's that. So this side, I was just going to use this as a belly band. Go right there where that orange shirt is. She's gonna go over here, but I gotta pick out the color for the pocket. Or I don't know. I thought about using her as a decoration. If I use her as I think I would just use her as a decoration on the pocket, maybe. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. Anyway, let's stick this on here. I thought this just matched okay with her. Ooh, really far over. Shirts didn't quite match up as much as I wanted, but I didn't want to cut one in half. So this might be too wide. I think it's a fraction too wide. Go about there. It's just going to be a little journaling space. I think the colors work okay. So how should I do that? What's a good color? I could do pink maybe, because there is pink here and on the card. Let's see if I have a pink that's already cut. I had a bunch the other day. It's a little big, but I can make it smaller. Just checking the color. If I want that one or a little bit brighter. Maybe a fraction brighter. Let me see, where are my pinks? I have a whole bunch of them somewhere. There they are. What do we got that looks a little bit better? I don't know if I want to do the same one. Is this one any darker than that first one? It's a little bit darker. We'll go with this one. I didn't want to quite go. I don't want to do this pink, I don't think. I think that'll be fine with that. So, I think I might have her, I'm debating if I want her to stand above it just a little bit. That way the tag won't be completely buried. So maybe I'll cut this. I have a white pencil here somewhere. There it is. All right, I'll cut this about here, I think. And then width should be about 5 1/4 or so. So about there. Hey, Angela. I'm just kind of piecing stuff together. We're kind of like on the last little bits of this journal. I still haven't made a writing board. I still have not made my writing board for the last journal I did. I keep saying I'm going to do it, and I still haven't done it. So I want her to stand up just a little bit above. And I might give her a grounding or something, maybe. Have her about there, I think. I'm debating if I want to stick her on before or after. I should be able to put her on after just fine. So let's go ahead and put this in. I'm not going to notch it. I think I still need to change that blade out in that cutter. It's still just a little bit dull. Alright, our little country girl here. She's just gonna go there, I think. What else could I use? Debating if I want something for a ground that is just a piece of material. I've got lots of things in here that might work. Oh, my tummy is just gurgling today. It's like crazy. What about this sticker? That's kind of cute. I might do that. See if I can figure out the size first. I think about right there. vessel that's not broken. This is just the bottom, so I'm just going to cut it. This is just going to be grass. So I think it looks like grass, so why not? Do I want her under it? Let me see. I might have her feet under it just a little bit. So let me stick this to my table. We're going to go ahead and glue her down. I've got to figure out the height. Don't fall. A little bit higher right there. Sorry, I'm dropping things. Alright, so let's put her about there. Now, I don't want to glue her too high up because, like I said, I'm not attaching her at the top there. Okay. Right about there. And then we'll put this grass on top of her feet. Let me make sure that's the right length for this. It's not quite how I measured that so badly, but I'm trying to see where it hits on this pink card. Okay, it's about 1/16 of an inch in. There. Now she's standing in the grass. Cute. And this can go here. Something for that. What you got? Let's see. Just a little red scrap of some sort. Got some rickrack. That'll work. Just throw this on here. Should I loop it? I guess I could loop it. I don't know where it might loop. I have no idea. We'll find out. It might be weird. Open. That's fine. Alright, there. Is it too tall? Maybe a little. Just cut off a little bit there. Okay. So, girl, not sure if it needs something there. Let's see, I have a few die cuts floating around. Let's see if there's anything that might work. And I don't know if I have any flowers left. Tweezers, let's see. I have one little chicken in here. One chicken left. Possibly. What's this? A little duck. We haven't used a duck yet. Is he too big? He's really big compared to her. Duck's a little too big. Alright, and what else we got? Seeds and flowers. Those are all flowers. There's some flowers. Sunflower. Sunflower, maybe. Oh, too big. Alright, I think those are all my small ones. Any other stickers? It's a beautiful day on the farm. Alright, maybe just that. So I've got this potted flower. So I could just put a potted flower there, or I could put Maybe a chicken? I don't think both. I kind of like the potted flower. I don't think I want both. I think that's it. All right. There's some little small animal here. What is this? Oh, it's a tiny chick. He's at least facing the right way. The other one's facing away, and he should be facing that way. Maybe I'll do that. So, potted flower, little chick. Should I put the flower there, the chick here? Sure. Okay. Chick. There. I think that works. Just a simple little pocket. Little journaling card. And that can come off. Alright, so there's that. What else do we got in here? We have this. This just says Farm Fresh in tiny print. I don't know what I'll put on it because honestly I just don't have much left. Maybe just throw a couple of these in there. I have a ton of these, so. Do I have any cards that would work? Probably not. Anything here that might work on this page? Got a sheep. House. I'm just going to make a pocket out of that. I don't like them on top of there. There's a goat that's big. Little goat. This could just be for journaling. And just him for just a little added item, you know, just something to look at. Alright, so I think I'll do that. Keep it simple. So I gotta figure out if I'm gonna put anything on this. So I'm just gonna glue him down. He's just gonna be there. This is like just a simple gel pen journaling page. Nothing fancy. I'll notch this one. There. Okay. Good. I'll have to see what I have to put in this pocket. Okay, that's good. Still don't know what I'm going to do there. Add that B page. See what we can figure out for this. Move this aside for now. What can we do for this B page? So I have a couple little cards, just tiny little things. I've got this color, a couple of these rounds. This says, "You're unbelievable." And then there's just some bees. It's fine for the right length for a pocket. So the question is, what's on the back of that? That could easily be like a journaling card, because it is writable on the back. So do I put a pocket on this side? Perhaps a tuck over here. Maybe. Pocket here. Decorate this with something. What are these guys? I could go there maybe. Think about that. Debating on the "You're unbelievable" part and the little bees. I think I might put the little bees on this, maybe. I'm not sure if that's how I want to do that yet. Think about it. Alright, let's see if we can cut this. Do I want to change out this blade? I don't know, maybe. I don't like to waste them, so if I change them too fast. Still got some gunk in there. I can see it. I'll just change it. I have blades, I might as well change it. I have a place for used blades somewhere. I don't remember where. I'll find it sooner or later. I usually just write on them so I don't get them confused in case I come across it later. Just usually write used. They're good for some things. Sometimes if you want a blade that cuts rough, it can be handy to hand it onto a used blade and then just use them. See if I can figure out this, you know, for certain things. Just get it in there. two things to cut on here. I think I'll try the little piece first. I'm trying to get this You're Unbelievable thing off. It's really difficult though because it's very small. Can I hold it? Kinda, sorta. We'll find out in a second. Ah, I did it. Alright, there. Keep that. Sometimes I just have to use scissors to do that because they're just too small. Get this bee pattern off of here. I don't know if I can do this. I don't think it's long enough to reach. Is it? Nope. It is not. That one's going to have scissors. This is going to go on, I think this. Go ahead and cut this there. It might be too tall. It's a little tall. I don't want it quite that tall. I don't want it too short, but maybe there. That. Let's do this. There. Okay, that's gonna go there. This is gonna go, I think, here. I'm tempted to back that with black. This I'm going to cut down to make like a journaling card, so the back is just kind of like a honeycomb pattern. So the journaling card will need to be about here. Figure out some sort of journaling card to make. Piece of black. Cardstock floating around here somewhere. I was going to use these for something. I'm going to keep them out so I can find them. I'll pick some. Some of them are duplicates. Do you have some scrap in here or not? I know I have scrap, but I don't know that it's in this container. Yep, there's a piece. So I'm going to have to cut a whole nother page. I just want a piece to go behind this because I think it'll look better. It'll make it stand off better. Check the size. About there. Here. It's still doing that edge. What is with that? That cutter and me, we just do not get along. I've had issues with that thing ever since I bought it. It's it's not a cutter I would suggest buying. Me and, I think it was Dawn, both have it, and neither one of us are thrilled about it. It's like sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Get this somewhat centered. So it looks pretty good. And we're going to put that and that. I'm going to clean up the edge just a little bit. If I wanted it rough, it would be fine, but I don't really want it rough. Alright, so we're going to put this near the bottom. Make sure I have room for this. Yep, okay. This is kind of my process for going through and just filling in. I usually just throw a whole bunch of things that are in the color group, you know, on the page, and then I just try and figure it out. Seems to work okay. Good. I'm shaky today. I should have eaten some. But of course I didn't. It's very hard to craft when you're shaky. Something on that. So what should I do with this? Let's see. I like this little thing. I just don't know what to do with it. I mean, honestly, it could just go in a corner or something. Just a little writing spot is all it is, really. So I want it on this circle. I'm not sure I like the colors on this circle. I really have a tickle. I need to get rid of, but I can't. Let's see. Around that corner. I might do that and just make it like a tuck. I'm going to round this one corner. I think it will match up to the circle better. All right, so maybe like that. Oh, it's a little divot. I was trying to figure out what it was. It looked like a black spot, but it's not. It's a little divot for some reason. No clue why. It's fine. Yeah, I'm just going to stick it on there. has some hearts on it, so I'm going to try to make sure that they're straight. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Hey, Lori. How big is this? It's kind of big. What is on my scissors? I have tape on my scissors and glue on my scissors. I know, I need to clean it. I'm just going to round these corners ever so slightly. I'm not using my rounder because it's too big. I'm just going to do it with the scissors. I just felt like the points were a little too much for that round card. So I'm just going to round them. It'll just be a tiny little spot where you could write a note or something, I guess. Oh, I haven't glued it. I'm like, why isn't it straight? It's because it's not glued. I'll just hold it. Now we can glue it, so hold it where you don't want glue. See if I find something, but I gotta do something with this. I think I'll round it. Oh, it's got an edge on it. It's from where I pulled it out of the book. I should have cut off that side instead of the other side. Alright, so I think I'll round it. Doing it off to the side so that the pieces don't fall on my workspace. You guys still with me? My phone is froze. Okay, looks okay. Let me just reload my phone because it's having issues. There. Catch up phone. No? Alright, fine. Be that way. Refresh you. Okay, now it's caught up. Alright, something to stick in there maybe. Do you have any cards that would work? Probably not. Like I said, I'm down to hardly no journaling cards or anything. Trying to figure out something I could put on that maybe. I don't know if I have anything. Like a yellow house. Kind of. I don't really think it fits the theme per se. But it might be better than being plain. Should I put the yellow house there? Just kind of up there like that. It's something. What else do you got? think I had any more V type things, but even something that would really work. So we'll say no to that. All right, the other side, I mean, it could be as simple as a piece of paper or something. And then we'll move on to that brown one as soon as I figure something out to go in there. If I have anything. I might have to look around my room and find something later. Don't have a lot of yellow and black things. I thought about printing. This is just like normal printer paper. I might run this through my printer and put something on it. So I'll try to do that before I come back next time. Just so there's something in there. I'll see what I have. I might have some design that I drew or something. Maybe. I do have some just cards. It's better than nothing. Until now. And then I can throw something in later. So we'll throw that in there. I guess I'll put the house here. It's not bad. It at least matches the color scheme all right. I'll just stick it on there. I think it'll work. Glue's getting all yucky. All right. So I'm just going to put this little house on here. If I had like a beehive or something like that, I would put that. I just don't have it. Center it. Try to keep it somewhat straight so it goes in the pocket straight. There. Okay, so that'll just be a journaling card. You can write on the back with a gel pen or something. So my cutter's just doing some weird stuff. I don't know what it's doing. Little rough edge off of there. Strange. Alright, so that goes there. There's a page. And this is just, I think I'm just going to make it a tuck. It's got a little edge on there. It needs cut off first. These were from a tag page, so sometimes the tag that was next to it didn't get cut off completely. Now it's crooked. Right there. Do I need a color behind it or not? Doesn't really. I'm not sure what I'll put in there. I'll look around and find something. Debating if I want to cut the corner or not. Yeah. All right. Let's glue this down. This is just going to be a tuck spot. I've tried to get out of the habit of filling my journals completely full, because then the person who gets it doesn't have room to work if I fill them too full. And I think when I first started, I was really filling them very full. I felt like I wasn't leaving enough space. All right, there's that. That's just a simple start to the signature. Okay. Cute. Still that spot there that needs done. So the brown one I think was in that other one. Right, that's looking a little better now. Let's grab the brown one. Let's see what we can do with it. So I have this page. This is a real easy one. Not that side or that side. There are two here. There's two here. Let me just leave them both. All right, this is just going to be a belly band, but those might be too wide. How can I do this and not chop off a cow's head? I can almost get it between the two moves, but not quite. Why does it never work out exactly? It's like you can almost get two heads in there. I guess it's close enough. We'll try. We're going to go right at the ear. And right at the other ear. Just fit it in there. Try not to put too much glue on the edge here. I'm going to go a little lower than center. But I don't want it to ooze to my next page. I should have pulled it off, but I didn't. So use the cloth. There. Okay. Make sure that's down. All right, good. Let's see if I think this. I'm 90% sure it's too wide, so it doesn't really matter which side I cut on. I don't absolutely need both, but I'll probably keep them both in there anyway. Do I want the longer side or the strip? I think I want the other side. The flower's taller on one side than the other. It's not really a flower, it's more like a leaf pattern. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? There. It's like a leaf pattern on there. But it's blue, so I think it works. There. Okay. I still don't have anything in that other side either. I probably could have used that same paper, I guess. I was kind of hoping I would find something to put in there. But I didn't really, and I don't know that I want both of these. I could. I think I'm going to put them both here, and then just leave that one for now. Gosh, I don't have no clue what I'm going to do for a writing board, because this did not come with any paper. It's the sets that I bought didn't come with anything that's suitable for a writing board. So I'm not sure how I'm going to handle that. So I just ended up sticking this in. I'm not sure if I want to do anything else with it. Pocket's tight. Alright, so it's the only page I have that's brown. Just go on the side. So I've got these little, they're kind of like, I don't know, there's little dot. Can't you even see them? They're little dots. But they're too wide for the page. This is just some of this scrap. And I've got a horsey, smaller horsey, and then I've got these little to-do type things that have some browns. So I was kind of thinking some sort of a flip out thing, because this is so wide. I may end up just putting the horsies over here, I don't know, or one of them maybe. Because it's so wide, I thought I could fold it and make a flip out. And then somehow attach these. Maybe a couple of different pockets or something. So I'm going to fold this, I think, in half. That should work. I may not use all of those. I may only use 2 of them. No, I don't think I'm going to use all those either, but there's too much stuff in here. Let me get some of this. I'm just going to pull this back half off. It's too bulky. All right. So I don't think it's going to interfere with that. All right. So let's cut this. It's got like a glue line there. Get the glue line off if I can. I wonder if I should score it first. Maybe. You know, I'll never get the center. But it's a big deal, but I'm just gonna make a tiny little point and try to get the center on here. I can see it. Score it first. Where's your thing at? There it is. All right. And then, so I'm going to attach this here. I could do 2 of these. I don't think 3. I just don't know if I want them in here in a little pocket or something. You know, so they're separated. One says Happy Thoughts, one says My Favorite, and it's got like a grid, and one says Things to Do. None of them are really in a format that works for those things, in my opinion. But it's like, okay. That's what they did. So I gotta figure out if I make these have little pockets, which 2 look good there. Maybe these 2. And that'll just kind of fold in and I think fold in. This could have I don't know if I want that. Will this horse work? Maybe the little horsey. Maybe I might put this one over here. Possibly with this wood. Possibly without the wood. So I think I'll do that. I think these 2 will work. Alright, so what can I make the pocket with? Use the wood and not use the wood over there. I may have more of it. I don't know. It's, you know, obviously a good color. Let me see if I have any more of it first before I go chopping something up. The horsey doesn't really need anything, honestly. A little more of it. Is it enough for 2 pockets? They don't have to be deep. If I do it this way. It's enough for 2 if I go that way. All right, I'll use this scrap. All right, I just got to clean it up. Cut this first. I think this is the only straight side. I'll have to do it down here. Is that straight? I really can't. Maybe, maybe not. It's hard to tell. I think it is. me see. Okay. Try to get as much out of this as I can. There. And then half of this. 2 inches. I gotta figure out what I'm going to attach it with too. So these will go on here, like this. Make sure that they'll fit. I think they will. Yeah, as long as I don't go crazy on my glue. So I'm going to notch them though. Just notch them. Get the wood grain going the same way on each one. Just a little bit of a notch. Glue on. Try to stay real close to the edge if I can. And then when you attach it, you just gotta make sure that you push out and not in. So that way the glue goes out and not further into the card. So the further in it goes, the smaller your hole is. Tell me. It's really telling me to feed it. As usual, all I had so far was my Red Bull and my Rice Krispies treat. Such a healthy breakfast. I know. I do at least put oatmeal in my Rice Krispies when I make them. They're not the store-bought ones. They're made from scratch. And I put the good oats, the Kodiak ones. I put those in it too, so it has oats in it, at least. It's not just sweets. That works. And then we gotta figure out how we're gonna attach it to this. So this horsey can either be a tuck or a pocket. Over. I wonder if I have anything that goes with a horse in the woods. Hayride, moo, ball petting zoo, hey there, farm, country, howdy. Not particularly. Farm. I do have some trim. Is there room? There's not really much room for trim. I do like that trim though. I wonder if I should put something here. This is going to be pretty plain, you know, when it's opened. I don't know if I want something in there. I could just do this howdy sticker, possibly. I could do this It's a Beautiful Day on the Farm sticker. It's in the same color as this. That could work. I might do that. It's at least in the right color. I might do that. Alright, so let's see what to glue this on with. I think I'm going to use, I may not use this one at all because it's just the pattern, the color isn't as good, honestly. I have some muslin. I don't know if I have anything farm-like. But I know I have it. I at least have just plain muslin. If I can get to it. Actually, I have it on rolls. I keep forgetting I have it on rolls. But I do. I have it on a roller thingy somewhere. Here. I have it on these. Okay, so if I don't see anything right here, it just needs to be big enough to attach it. Try to use a scrap. This one's got paint all over it. This was actually from my wedding. We had a table that had some sort of craft set up on. I don't know what. I don't remember. So I've just been kind of using it up when I need a color that works. That's actually not bad. The color matches fine. So only needs to be about that wide. So we're going to tear it about here. See if it'll tear right. And about just a little bit in there. Can I do it? Yeah. And then just a little piece. I don't know if that's straight, probably not. But it doesn't really matter. So enough is probably not enough. You don't cut in far enough, it won't tear. Right there. Now we have a little scrap. Okay, that'll work. Get all my scraps out of the way here. All right. Ow. Hand is killing me. I didn't need you. So we're going to attach this. Think about how I want to attach it. I think I want to attach it from the front. Possibly from the back. Let's see. If I do it from this side. And when it's folded in, would show like that. Where'd that little horsey go? It still fit. Trying to figure out a way to do it and not cover up all of this border because it's so small. So first I gotta fold it. And I'm just gonna crease it. You can just burnish it with your fingers, it'll crease. Most fabrics will. Just give them a little burnish. Then I gotta figure out which way that goes. So if I'm attaching it like this, let me think. Going on this side, like that. Okay, so it gets attached there. So like this. So I need to attach this. I think I'll attach this first. I'm going to use Fabri-Tac. I'm trying to just use my fingers as a guide. Approximately there. It's got these wobbles underneath it, so it's kind of bumpy. I'll add more glue and flatten it in a minute. But first I want to get it on there right. So like this, like this, like this. Okay, so it goes here. Work with me. Alright, I'm just gonna fix this edge. Trim that just slightly. It's not terrible, but it's a little bit close. I'm going to trim it just the tiniest bit, just so it closes a little bit smoother. And debate if I want to round those edges. Maybe. That. Little horsey goes here. We don't need the fabric tag. Just regular glue. Off the edge. All right, horsey. All right, and then have any sayings with the horses? No, nothing there, I don't think. I think I decided I was going to put this here, though, right? What do you think about the howdy there? Is that what I decided? I'm going to peel it off and just kind of hold it. I think it works. Let me see how much it'll stick out. It'll stick out a little, but that's all right. I think it'll work. So we're just going to put this in the middle here. Okay. So there's that, there's that. Still didn't see anything with other words. I have more words floating around here. Just don't know where they are. Are they in here? I think there's some in here. What do we got? Happy harvest, love you bunches, you're so sweet. Perfect fall day, thinking of you. These are all like for cards. A lot of them are. And I'm not crazy about the sentiments. So I'll say pass on that. Ooh, excuse me. Anything else? I don't think I have anything that says like horse. Chicken, cow, pig. I do have a horse. It's in blue though. Oh, no, it's in blue. Blue doesn't work really. Nah. Alright, maybe not. Nothing from there. Let's do that. I was going to put beautiful day on the farm there. I remember now. Oh well, doesn't matter. That's fine. It works. It has a grid, which this has a grid, and it has the brown, so it's fine. It's not quite as matchy as the beautiful day was, but maybe I'll throw it on the other side. I might throw it on the other side. I need to use some of these stickers. I was going to put this there. That was the original plan, but you know how plans go. See if I can get this on here somewhat straight. Maybe. There. We'll just put that there. That'll be fine. And then the little horsey's going to go on here. Is this too wide? Nope, that's good. Does it need a notch? I don't know if it needs a notch. I'm debating. I have room without hitting his little head. I kind of would rather have a trim. I really like this brown trim. You know what? I'm going to try and see if it'll fit. It's not super thick. Let's see if we can get the right length. Get approximately the right length. Yes, I'm just staring at it to get it. Alright. I'll just put the horse on top of it if it hits. I'll have to trim it. Oh, wrong side. Alright, so here, let's do it like this because it's a little bit long. And we have to trim it. Try to get it to hit right. About there. Just below. All right. This. I'm going to glue it down. Not sure what's going to go in the pocket. Maybe I could put that other card in there. Okay. And our little horsey. He still fits. Do I want him in the middle? I kind of like him off to the side. I might keep him off to the side, I think. Still have one of these. Debating if I want to cut it or just fold it. I think I'm going to cut it. I think I'll just have the border on the top and the bottom. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. widthwise. About here. Pencil line over there. Okay. What stuck to me? Something. Oh, does that work? I think that works. Does it need anything else? Country. What if I put a little tab? Thinking of putting a tab. Where would I put the tab? I've got this little tab here. There. That makes sense. That might make sense. I don't think if I put this little tab. Oh, it's not got two sides. I have to stick something on the back of it. I'm not sure. So it doesn't work here because that goes on the inside. It's still trying to fight me a little bit there. It could possibly work there. Or here. But anywhere I put it, I'm going to have to stick that other paper on the back of it or something. I don't know. What do you think? Is it not needed? I think it's pretty obvious that this folds out. I don't know. Maybe it's not needed. Okay. Waiting if this needs anything else. I could possibly put those in there. Might be too much, I don't know. Probably won't come up with any reason to use them. They're really quotes or whatever, but I could just put them as decoration. I don't know, I guess I could. I'm sure it doesn't really make logical sense, but they're just going to add something to the page because it's a little boring like it is. Now the question is, can I get it lined up? I'll try to use my grid. There. There. No, it's not quite as boring. A little something to it. Alright, there. Make sure to go in. Yep, goes in fine. Alright, there. So that's our brown horsey page. This fell out. Figure out where it was. It was probably there. That's where it was. Okay. Alright, let's get the rest of the journal back up here. we've got this page that flips out. Let's get some little to-do things. Wobbles. And we don't have time to do this, so I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. Something with veggies and seeds and something like that. So we'll figure out that next time. And then we're almost done. I just got to figure out something for a journaling card. I just don't know. I mean, I used all my papers in the journal, so. And this is just going to be a black and white page of some sort. So we'll do those next time. We got a decent amount done. I got like 3, 4 things. So, got a little belly band. We got a little horsey page. We got that bee page. Where it ran. It's somewhere around here. Was it in this one? I don't remember. Nope, don't think so. Must have been on this one. Okay, so we got the horsey page, and then there's a bee page in this one. There it is, little bee page. Those are the 2 main ones. The others are just some belly bands and stuff. You know, simple belly bands. Little girl. Little girl's cute. So, can't quite show them all at once, but you get the idea. Open it to the horsey and the bee, I guess. All right, that's it for today. I gotta go cook some food. I will be back on Wednesday or Friday. Today's Wednesday. I'll be back on Friday, and we'll do some more of these. It'll probably be the same type thing. Random pages filmed in those ones I missed today. And working on that. And I'll try to figure out what I'm going to use for a writing board. I may have to download it digital. All right, y'all take care. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.